Hey everyone, Ranked Season 3 update is here. And it's a big update. I will explain all the important stuff from the patch note, so watch till the end. New marksman hero Erin is now in the game. She is a magic damage dealing marksman, specializes in kiting and dealing continuous damage. You can learn more about her skills in my last video. They changed the UI layout of the game. This layout was introduced in the test server first, and it looks similar to AOV's layout. Now you can summon Daji for any kind of guide or assistance in the game. She appears in the lower left corner of the screen. You can ask and discuss any kind of game-related issue with her. Social tab is now included on the top right corner of the screen. You can now easily navigate the official accounts of the game. Preparation and customization menu have been combined in one section. They also revamped the preparation menu. Now you can easily customize individual hero more precisely. Builds, arcana, spells, and other in-game stuff can be easily customizable. Pro and hot build section is now available in the game. You can easily copy top players' builds and arcanas. You can copy individual build or arcana if you want. Also in hot build section, you can check the overall win rate and matches of the specific builds. This is a much-awaited feature, and I'm glad that it's now available for everyone. In-game mode selection menu has been revamped. Now it's more smooth to navigate through modes. You can now create custom lobby for all the available modes in the section. They added contacts option in the friends section. If you agree with these tasks and connect your contact, you can get a free skin. They added a seal on the profile section. It's called King's Seal. Basically, if you reach Grandmaster rank, you will get a King's Seal. This seal can be obtainable by reaching Grandmaster rank each season. The appearance of the seal will be slightly altered if you have more than one seal. If the player reaches epic rank at least once, they will get a special badge of honor to the seal. Now before we continue to hero and battlefield adjustments, you need to check this first. Most of the heroes' name has been changed. Some of them got their Chinese name back and some got new name. So let's check their names first. Wildheart to Agudo, White Anchor to Atta, Blindwing to Cirrus, Juniper to Consort Yu, Stormy to Da Chao, Enlightened Fist to Dharma, Judge D to Direnji, Berserker to Dian Wei, Lethal Lotus to Diao Chan, Chemist to Dr. Bian, Private Ear to Fang, Eternal Sage to Fuzi, Horseback Champion to Guan Yu, Mirrorblade to Jing, Kai to Kaiser, Voidcaller to Kui, Poetic Blade to Li Bai, Prince of Duality to Li Xin, Gandan Bastion to Lian Po, Tome Master to Liang, Mischief to Liu Shan, Warfiend to Lu Bu, Lady Moonblade to Luna, Pistolero to Marco Polo, Peacekeeper to Mosey, Tiggerus to Pei, Farshot to Shou, Seafarer to Sun Si, Monkey King to Wukong, Hegemon to Xiang Yu, Breezy to Xiao Chao, Beast to Zhang Fei, Fire Razor to Zhou Yu, Dream Builder to Zhuangzi.
I was dreaming of a wondrous land.
Zhou Yu received a buff on his second skill. His fire domain limit is now increased to 6. Guan Yu received a slight buff on his passive. Now he won't lose his passive easily. Alan received some adjustments in this update. His third and fourth basic attack now deals more damage. Slow effect of his second skill is nerfed. It deals 20% less slow than before. His ultimate skill is nerfed. Haste effect while using his ultimate on ally is lowered by 20%. Also, ultimate skill's slow effect on enemy is reduced to 30%. Little Loot received another nerf in this update. Ultimate skills healing is decreased by 10. Milady's mechanical minions damage is nerfed. Basic attack damage is reduced by 15, damage scaling is reduced by 2. Angela's passive haste effect now expires per stack. Direnji's passive duration now only lasts for 1.5 seconds, and effect expires per stack. Shoyu's first skill, passive piercing effect, now expires per stack while moving. Dharma's passive armor upgrade effect now expires per stack. Each stack lasts for 2 seconds. Elaine's passive piercing damage and immunity effect expires per stack. Dianwei's second skill mana cost is reduced by 10. Nakaruru's first skill mana cost is reduced by 10. Kaiser's first skill mana cost is reduced by 10. Now let's talk about battlefield adjustments. The mid lane bushes on sides have been moved away from the lane by 80 units.
The gold cloth has a life of its own.
Minimap resolution is improved. Front turret defense mechanism and healing dew information is now displayed on the minimap. New tower mechanism has been added in the battlefield. From 0 to 4 minutes, damage to towers is reduced by 25%. There is a new tower protection effect added. From 4 to 10 minutes of the game, tower will receive 10% less damage. Tower health is reduced in this patch. New feature, after destroying turrets, minions will be slowed temporarily. Destroying the front's turret will cause 30% slowdown to nearby minions. Destroying rear turret will cause 60% slow.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And destroying inner tower will cause 90% slow to minions. Slow effect lasts for 5 seconds.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The minimap now displays a 30-second countdown until the Overlord or Tyrant leaves the battlefield.
We'll shake the entire world.
Shadow Overlord or Tyrant now deals an extra AoE skills that conflicts Dark Corrosion effect. Dark Corrosion reduces the hero's physical and magical defense by 20% for 3 seconds.
Might of the Thunderbolt.
There are some adjustments have been made for Primal Bond, when the player defeats the Shadow Overlord or Tyrant after 10 minutes of the game. Damage reduction against Shadow Overlord, Shadow Tyrant or Tempest Dragon is increased by 10%. Now players will deal 60% less damage to these objectives if they have Primal Bond debuff. After 20 minutes of the game, all minions will receive a large health and attack speed boost. It will be highlighted on the minimap.
Some people think they can just stumble.
They added a subtle rain effect when the Tempest Dragon arrives in the game. Chinese version has the same effect, but it's more better. If they add Ultra Graphics option in Brazil's server, then this effect will be more smooth and noticeable.
Man, this is gonna be so much fun!
Death recap menu is now more detailed. You can check the exact and accurate source of the damage from this menu. Now let's talk about item adjustments. Some adjustments have been made to support items to shift their power towards standalone stats, rather than ally benefits. Now, only the lowest gold teammate will receive the full effects of support items, while other allies will just get the basic stats. Support players will also earn reduced gold and experience from minions when near allies, ranging from 25–50% based on proximity. If alone, they will receive the full lane gold. Additionally, level 2 support items now provide more flat health and attack damage rather than scaling with level. Level 3 items have reduced health, but increased attack damage as well. The Crimson Shade and Crimson Shadow items no longer give cooldown reduction to allies, and instead provide attack speed and mana restoration effects.
Wash away. Some things simply must be done.
Blazing Cape's price is increased by 200. Now it costs 2,000 gold to purchase. Old passive is removed. Now equipping this item releases an aura that deals a burning effect to the enemies within 300 range. It deals double damage to monster and minions. New passive wound is added. When a basic attack, ability, or burn effect hits an enemy, their health recovery and lifesteal are reduced by 35%. It lasts for 3 seconds. Magic anti-regen item Venomous Staff is adjusted. Cooldown reduction is increased by 5%. Passive wounds anti-regen is reduced to 35%.
Fire spirit.
Physical anti-regen item Mortal Punisher is adjusted. 500 health changed to 15% attack speed. Anti-regen is reduced to 35%. Breakthrough Robe is adjusted in this update. Base magic attack is now 120. New passive Breakthrough is added. Grants magical attack equal to 4% of max health up to 100. Another new passive Purge. Grants magical Pierce equal to 7% of extra health, up to 175. Augerword's price is increased by 60. It costs 2150 gold to purchase. Base health increased by 200. Passive Augury's max defense is decreased by 20. Holy Grail's price is increased by 100. Base stat 25 mana recovery is changed to 500 max health. Passive mana recovery is increased to 1.5%. Twilight Stream's price is decreased by 80 gold. Base health is reduced to 300. Passive Purge's magical pierce is increased by 2 stacks. Physical damage item Dreamforge Tempest is reworked. 65 physical attack and 25% attack speed as base stats. New passive Server. Basic attack grants 45, 90 physical pierce for 3 seconds, stack up to 2 times. Another passive is called Tempest. Using a skill grants attack speed boost for 5 seconds for the next 3 basic attacks. Starbreaker's recipe is changed. Price increased for the defense item, Cuirass of Savagery. There are a lot of events that are mentioned in the full patch note. I didn't include all that details because of the length of his video. If you want to learn more about the patch note, check out the description of this video. So what do you think about this update? Which feature you like the most? Let me know in the comment section below. And that's it for today's video. If you find this video helpful in any way, then consider subscribing to this channel. And as always, thank you for watching.